Welcome to Boomer Bongo Boulevard, Season 2, Episode 38. I'm Mike, just Mike. Along with me is my brother, Ron, just Ron. And Ron, I am just amending. We're not going to make this official, but we are from now on Boomer Bongo Boulevard Brothers.
That's right.
Because we're talking about brother acts. And I was thinking about this. That's our subject for this evening. And it is evening. It's that winter darkness that's not, well, I guess it's fall darkness, about to be winter on the 20th, I guess, or the 21st. But
Something like that.
I was thinking about this brother acts thing, and we really didn't refine it. Maybe it needs some refining. I was thinking maybe the main thing we might talk about, other than that there are quite a few brother acts, particularly from the old days, not so much, well, you know what, the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah, that was one of the newer ones I thought
They're
of.
the newer ones, yeah. But we're talking about old days because there are, I think, a lot more acts that were brother acts back in the old days. Maybe just because of the math, for one thing. Not as many people are having big
As many
families.
kids, yeah.
I mean, it's hard
And
to have
that's
a
who you
brother.
were in proximity to, and that's who you worked with and did stuff with your brothers back in those days.
Yeah.
Because you didn't get out and get around as much, so that's who you're around. So,
Well, and here's what happens now is a lot of families, they have that their first child, it's a girl, or the first child, it's a boy, and the second child is the opposite of the first child. They got a boy and a girl. A lot of people quit.
yeah.
There goes your brother act right there. There goes your sister acts. You're down to being, Donnie and Marie are your heroes now, or the Carpenters. other than that, can't do it.
Well, you don't have to worry about that from Philip Rivers, who's back in the news again since he just got signed by the Colts at 44. Old Grandpa River, Old Man River.
I saw
He has
that.
10 kids.
Well, there are a few people that do. There, and in fact, it's so unusual for people to have big families now, and we're talking about double digit children that you can almost get famous just from having a lot of kids.
Yeah.
And it'll add to your fame if you're sort of a mid-level person as far as, let's say you're a singer or dancer or some kind of entertainer, an actor, and you've got 10 or 12 kids, a lot more people will know who you are.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the first things they'll ask you if you come sit down to do an interview. Well, I see here you got 12 kids. You want to talk about that for a minute? And that was pretty simple the way it happens. So, no, I don't think there's a lot to talk about.
Well, I got to do an old fart shout out, once again to Phil Rivers. I got to pull for the old farts, man. Old farts.